Let's talk about some series today. Hello and welcome to my channel, The Danish Readaholic. My name is Silke and today I will be talking about some series that I want to finish soon. So it's basically just 5 series that I've picked out that I'm either I've been trying to finish them for quite a while, or it's a new series that I'm super excited to finish. So the majority of them are books where I've read the first one a while ago and then haven't really continued. I have an honorable mention. I think I'm going to start with that. And that is Every Heart a Doorway, or the Wayward Children series by Shauna Maguire. The reason that I have it as an honorable mention and not an actual pick is because the series isn't complete yet. I can't really finish it even if I just went on started reading the series back to back. But still, it is a book that I really want to continue, or a book series that I really want to continue. I really like the premise and I like the stories and everything. So it's an honorable mention. The next book on my list is a book series that I've been reading for a while now. I think I've read the first one twice, and then I started continuing with the series. And then for some reason, it just takes me a while whenever I finish the book to pick up the next one. And I don't know why, because I read them as audios and I have all of them as audios. I don't know what's going on, but it is Throne of Glass. I still haven't finished this series. And I think I've said for the last 2 years that this is the year where I want to finish Throne of Glass, blah, blah, blah. And then never do. I'm not going to say it this year because I'm pretty sure I will not be finishing Throne of Glass this year. You never know. This one that literally has praise for every single book in the series on the back. If you don't know the story, the first one we follow an assassin called Selena, as she is picked to be the princess champion in these games, and then a bunch of stuff happens from there. I really like this story though. I really, really do, and I need to continue with this damn series. Next up, we have another book that I started years and years and years ago, and I don't remember the premise of it. I just know that I actually liked it a lot. We have this one, which is The Frost Eater by Carol Beth Anderson, and I really liked the magic system in this because basically you have to eat something from your type of magic in order to be able to use your magic. So basically a frost eater would have to eat snow or ice or something, and then they will have their abilities enhanced. And then there's also one, he's able to fly, and then he has to eat feathers and stuff in order to boost his ability. And I think that that's really cool. So in this one we follow a 17-year-old princess who's a frost eater, and then we follow Cray West, who has a rare magical talent that when he eats feathers he can fly. And his goal is to find his missing girlfriend. So they have to team up, and I don't remember why they have to team up, but they have to team up to find her, the missing girlfriend. And then a bunch of stuff happens. We realize a lot about both the characters and everything. I think that this is a really good story, and I'm excited to see where the rest of the series go. I have all of them, so I don't know why I haven't read them yet. And also I really like the covers. They're kind of dark and gloomy, especially the first one here. Even though this is not typically my type of cover, I don't normally like these, but there's just something about them. I can't get over it. Next up, we have a duology. So, I mean, I could potentially finish it soon. But I think I'm going to reread the first one before going into the second one, and I think that is what's kind of stopping me, because I also need to do that with The Frost Eater and one other book on this list. So I think that is probably why I'm not that fast at, finishing them. So we have The Never Tilting World by Rin Chapeko. I remember loving this, and once again, loving the premise, loving the magic system, and loving the fact that we kind of have 4 points of views in this, and we have this world that has stopped spinning, and then we follow 2 POVs on the colder side of the earth and 2 POVs on the warmer side. And I think that it's really, really cool. My boyfriend was also telling me that a friend of his was basing a D&D campaign on a world similar to this, and I was like, oh my god, hold your horses. I have a book that you would like. So I think I've also kind of made my boyfriend a little intrigued about this book, so we might buddy read it. That could be really fun. I'll ask him actually if he wants to do that. I will definitely want to finish this series because I really loved the first one, and like the love story especially. I remember I liked the warmer side of the planet, me loving like a desert fantasy over like a polar fantasy, so it kind of makes sense that I would gravitate towards this. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what will happen in the sequel, but I will definitely need to reread this because I don't remember a damn thing other than like the main premise and the fact that I loved it. Similarly to the one before, we have a duology. I read it years and years and years ago. Not as long ago as The Never Tilting World, but still it's been a while. I have the beautiful fairy lead edition of the sequel. Just haven't gotten around to it. But it is 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. I loved this book. I love the whole story that it's based off of. I think it's based off Hans Christian Andersen with the 7 swans or something. I don't know if that is what it's called. The Wild Swans? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that this was based off of that, and then a mix with some like Asian culture as well. And I love it. I think I remember there being a dragon character that I didn't enjoy because he was a love interest. And I was like, that seems a little bit weird to me. But aside from that, oh, and also she was wearing like a wooden bowl on her head for the entire movie. No, it's not a movie, it's a book. It's explained that she was wearing like a wooden bowl. And I was like, what? Why? So that also didn't like, when I was able to put that out of my mind, I was like, oh, I love this story. But when I thought of the fact that she was walking around with a wooden bowl on her head, I was like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, I really liked this. Bought the second one with the intention of reading it like ASAP. And then that just didn't happen. Story of my fucking life. It happens a lot that as soon as I get the sequel, I just don't get to it. I need to do like a back-to-back reading of these two. It is probably like this one and The Never Tilting World are a series that I think I could complete this year. I do have like a goal of finishing at least 10 series a year. And I've finished 4, so I'm a little bit behind on that. So definitely these 2 duologies would definitely help me reach my goal. The final book series that I have on here that I really want to finish is actually a book where I read the first one in July, beginning of July, and now I've ordered the second and the third one. The second one is missing from like they don't have it available like right now from the publisher or from the store that I usually buy them from. So I'm just waiting to get some sort of confirmation that I will get it eventually. But I might see if I can find it on like Amazon or something instead, but we'll see what I do. But yeah, basically it is this one. It is Not Even Bones by Rebecca Schaeffer. I have read City of Nightmares by Rebecca Schaeffer and the sequel, and I really loved both of those. So I decided to kind of look at her backlist and see like, okay, what else do we have that I might be interested in? I picked up this one kind of on a whim because I saw someone selling it on Vinted. So I got it really cheap. And then I read it in July and I was like, this book. Because I haven't read anything like this. It's also said to be like Dexter meets The Savage Song. And I love it. It is basically about a girl who kind of dissects people and then sells them on the black market, or her mother does, but she dissects them for her mother. And then through a turn of events, she ends up on this black market being something that you can buy. So she's for sale, basically. And she's alive and everything. And the things that happened there at this black market, it's just like, it's kind of scary to think about that could, in some instances, or like in some aspect of, because it's a fantasy, so it's a bit exaggerated and there's magical abilities and all of that. But it could potentially be something that exists that nobody just knows about. And I don't know, that thought scares me. But it's a really good book. I highly recommend it. And I definitely want to continue this series like as soon as possible. But currently I am just waiting for the second book to arrive because I have ordered it. So we'll see when that happens. All right, so that is 5 series. Well, technically 6, but one of them is, you know, as I said, an unfinished series. So 5 series that I really want to finish as soon as possible. I think for the past couple of years, I've gotten better at finishing series that I start. So I think it's more a case of picking up books that I've already, like picking up first books in a series that I've read once and then just accepting that I'll probably have to reread it. And if I don't want to reread it, then maybe I should just get rid of it. I'm trying to let my shelves just grow for a little bit, and then I plan to do like a New Year clean out thing in January. So we'll see what will happen with some of the books that I have on my shelves. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know down in the comments what is a series that you would like to finish. If you just want to let me know that you're here but don't know what to comment, please leave a knife, because there's a knife on this one. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and until I see you next time, bye!